And a good Monday, everybody. My name is Jewel. Thanks for checking out the weather here with me. I appreciate it so much. Today, of course, is the 9th of December, 2019. Watches and warnings map this morning. Well, we've got some winter storm warnings. Everything in the pink you see up here. A little bit of North Dakota and parts of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upper Michigan. What you see in the blue, in just about the same areas, a little bit of Iowa, northern Iowa's into this. What this is winter weather advisories. We have the same thing going over here in parts of Colorado and parts of New Mexico, but the snow should be much, much, much lighter. Little bit of the snow action up here in New York, but it shouldn't be too bad at this time. And by the way, yesterday's high was 87 degrees, and that was in Miles City, Florida. The low for yesterday was minus 16 in Old Forge, New York. Everything else that you see going on that's gray, this is like fog advisories. They should all be lifting off earlier. And we do have some air stagnation going on in Washington State. This is a fog advisory over here. And in Oregon, this is a fog advisory here, but this is air stagnation up in this area. Wind's going to blow from Kansas. It's going to pick up, and Nebraska. It's going to get a little steady. Also, in the northern part of Alabama, the wind may get a little gusty today, and up off the coast of Maine. Now, this winter storm is continuing, folks. This area of low pressure over the southwest Iowa area this morning will move northeastward across northern Illinois and into northern upper Michigan by late tonight. Now, it will strengthen as it progresses northeast, and it's going to bring widespread snow to the region. Now, the snow will be heavy at times. Strongest northeast winds near Lake Superior, of course, will create blowing and drifting snow. Got to watch out for that. Snow rates of around 1 inch per hour are possible with the heaviest snow bands if you happen to be in one of those bands. Now, the snow should taper off from the west to the east starting late this morning in central Minnesota, and it should end in most of the northwest Wisconsin area by 6 p.m. tonight, and the lake effect snow showers will likely continue right on through tonight in northern Iron County. Now, as we move on down here, you can see the winter storm warning is in effect until noon today. Heaviest snow, additional snow accumulations 3 to 8 inches, where portions of east central, north central, and northeast Minnesota. It should last until noon today, Central Standard Time. It's going to make travel a mess, so please be careful if you're out and about. Now, we've got some freezing drizzles going to change to a quick burst of snow this morning. It's going to do all of this as the colder air moves into the state. Now, this is in north central Iowa, and behind it is a very strong cold front. The snow may come as a quick burst with dramatic visibility reduction due to the intense snow rates and gusty winds and blowing snow, because the winds are going to be gusting 35 miles per hour at times, and the snow should come to an end late this morning or early this afternoon. Now, this is in north central Iowa, freezing drizzle, changing to snow. It's going to come as a quick downburst. It's going to cut the visibility off. The wind's going to blow. You have this to go through till at least noon today, Central Standard Time. If you're into the weather like all the rest of us here, please subscribe, click the bell, and then check off all. I would appreciate it so greatly much if you would do that, and share it on your social media with your friends and family. I'd appreciate it a whole lot, okay? Now, we're looking at the severe weather today. No severe weather. This is just rain. I don't see any really severe thunderstorms. This is just chances where it could rain down from Texas over into Arizona And from Texas here, moving up to the northeast, all the way to Mississippi, a little bit of Alabama. At my house, this is me right here. Yes, we've got rain. We had rain last night all night. Got some more rain now. And in parts of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York, little chance of rain, but none of this should be severe. And now, I don't know why that's still showing that, but anyway, here we go. We can see that we've got the heavier snow up in this area. This is the 3 km NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. You can see these rain showers are pushing off now over to this area. And we're going to have this big low right here. It's going to cause havoc, and we're going to have some more stuff come up this way that I'm going to show you. Now, this map goes through the next 60 hours. Now, what does 3 km mean? What it means is it's better topographical ways of seeing what is actually hitting the ground, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen more or it's better. It just zooms in a little closer than the 12K or the 32 km, okay? So I'm going to turn this on right quick. You can see what's going to be going on for the next couple of days, hopefully. I don't know why. Here we go. Now, what it's looking like, of course, I've showed you the heavy snow for the upper Great Lakes region. The rain is going to change to snow along the I-95 corridor overnight tomorrow night into Wednesday morning. Now, why it's doing this, folks, I don't know, okay? Temperatures, what are they going to be like? Well, 10 to 20 degrees above average from parts of the Ohio Valley, the lower Great Lakes, and the lower Mississippi Valley, and the southern plains. And it's warmer at my house today for sure. But the temperatures are going to be cold, cold, cold behind this system that's pushing through. As you can see, these cold blue lines are pushing through, and the temperatures are going to be behind this system, as you can see, anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees below average over parts of the upper Midwest. Now, as we look at the regular GFS map this morning, this, of course, is courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. We're just going to move it up some. We're going to see how these systems move through, and you're going to see by tomorrow at some point. Here we go, with this system that's pushing through up here, looking like snow, ice, and rain mixtures all along this line where the warm air meets the cold. It's starting down in parts of Arkansas, moving up into Tennessee, a little bit of Kentucky, and you can see it gets progressively worse. It's looking like more snow over in the western part of Tennessee. But, you know what I think? I think your temperatures are going to be maybe 34 degrees when this blows through. Yeah, you might get some snow. I think you're going to get more of a mixture in this area than big old snow accumulations. But it is going to happen. You're going to get ice, you're going to get rain, you're probably going to get a little snow. But it's not going to be that heavy, I think, because you can see this warm lines coming through here. Then, as it pushes through, the greatest chance of getting some snow probably is going to be late tomorrow afternoon or early in the morning hours of Wednesday. And I don't think it'll be that heavy, because I think your temperature is going to hover just enough to keep you out of it. And here we go up into northern New Jersey. You guys can get some snow, okay? I don't think it'll be that much to start with, because you're right on that warm line again. Now it's showing the whole state of New Jersey, moving on down, as you can see, into parts of Virginia, moving on across over in Kentucky. You guys might get a little snow too. I think for New Jersey, especially down around Cherry Hill, that area, I think it's going to be just warm enough that you're going to be like western Tennessee. That's what I think. So here's this line. The warm line, it depends on when this cool line moves down. I think you may get a little bit of snow, but you're going to have to stay up and wait to see a flake fall now and then, because then it's going to turn back to rain, as you can see. Now, the next system coming in from the west, and we got one pulling up from the south, and it's bringing ice to Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, over in the mountain areas and the foothill areas. Be aware of that. This looks like it's coming up for Friday as it moves on across, and we've got rain from Florida all the way up, as you can see, as this system's moving across and up, and it's going to bring a mixture up into Canada. And this is mostly light snow that's coming in with this next system over here. As we move on across, we're going to click it on through now. And we're not going to get too hung up on what's in between, but this is going to go. I don't like to go out a real long ways, as you guys know. But at the same time, let's see what Christmas Eve is looking like. A mess. Snow in the panhandle of Texas, light snow. We got snow over in Oklahoma. We got snow up in Missouri, going into Indiana. Southern Illinois, there's that line where it turns to sleet and freezing rain, and then rain all the way from New Jersey down to Texas and parts of Florida. Now we're moving across. This is still Christmas Eve, the 24th. You can see how that line, looking like maybe Western Tennessee's got a little rain. They may get some more ice there. Ice up here in these areas, as you can see. Heavy rain everywhere else. And then, boom, ice in Virginia. This is nasty. Ice and sleet, as you can see, all up in these areas. Moving across into central Kentucky, parts of West Virginia, looking like southern New Jersey. You're going to get some ice and sleet on Christmas Eve at some point as we move on across. Now we're on Christmas Day, and this is what it's looking like. It doesn't necessarily mean this is going to happen on Christmas Day yet, because it's still far out, but we'll have to keep our eyes on it. But you do know what's coming up today and the next 3 days for sure, so please be aware of what's going on in your area. Love you guys so much. Have yourself a great day, a safe day, a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.